This question comes from a sermon that I preached. I had mentioned that I had been having headaches because of stress, and the question is, what can you do to help minimize the stress or minimize the headaches? It's actually a good question, not a Bible question, but it has theology behind it. And there are 4 things I found helpful. Number 1, journal. Write down specifically what it is you're stressed about. Don't just say, I'm too busy right now, but why are you too busy? Whose expectations are you trying to please that are giving you this stress? Sometimes when you can identify the actual source of the stress, you can minimize it because you realize they don't have that expectation of me. That's an expectation I put on myself. Second, calendar. Now, not all stress can be removed by a calendar. In other words, some stress, you don't know when it's going to get better. Certain relationships, certain health issues. But a lot of our stress is seasonal, like Christmas season or school season, or there's a particularly busy season of travel at work. If you can identify when that cycle will end, sometimes it helps you with the stress in the middle of the cycle. Third thing, identity. Most of our stress comes from expectations that we put on ourselves or we think other people have put on us. The more you can find your identity from God the Father and less from human beings, the more you'll be able to receive God's word of affirmation, you are my child, you are beloved, and minimize the weight of someone else's expectation over you. Remember, all stress comes from unmet expectations. You think someone wants something from you and that you think you can't deliver that. The final thing is forgiveness. Sometimes the expectations we have come from people that we need to forgive. And it's the anger, the weight that we're carrying. But honestly, most of the unforgiveness is with ourselves. That God has taken this burden, like we've sinned, we've broken something, and God has forgiven us for that, and He's taken the weight away from us, but we won't let go of it. And a lot of the weight that we carry, a lot of the stress that we carry is from our past that we need to let go of because God already has. These 4 things I have found help minimize stress even in the midst of chaos. And if you can do that, then some of the headaches will go away.